Ooh, can we start with my wife, Lute?
Is she actually your wife?
First one.
Yeah, it's my wife.
First wife is best wife. I'm just saying. All these newfangled waifus, they're cool and all, but you never forget your original.
All right. So Lute, I like Lute. She's abusive. All right, Weirding Tome. 14 might, range 2, grants speed +3. At start of turn, if any foe's res is less than 3 and that foe is adjacent to another foe, inflicts speed res -5 on that foe through its next action. Is it the same or is it slightly improved?
It should be the same.
Very improved.
Oh yeah, it's speed and res.
Originally she had speed.
Oh yeah, it was only
Floyd,
speed -5 before.
So now it's sabotage, speed, and res, which is pretty sick.
Wait, it's not sabotage, isn't it? Wait.
Yeah, this is sabotage.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's sabotage!
Okay, yeah. This
Yeah,
is
hell
it's
yeah.
not,
Holy shit,
it's
that's
not what are they called?
You
The one
forgot.
that he had to,
It's not
I
a
don't
ploy.
It's a
Yeah.
ploy.
yeah, that's something. It's not a ploy.
Yeah, it's no longer a ploy.
We all blanking for life now.
Okay, yeah. This is actually pretty nice.
It
Yeah.
is actually.
Holy crap! If penalty is an actual
also-
foe. Yeah.
Yeah, it also told me what a penalty is. It's crazy.
Oh.
I never knew what it was.
Wait a second. You're right. I was like, wow. The second part is a huge amount of text. It's gonna be something cool. No, it's funny penalties.
It's just one sentence.
All right, but
It's still
no,
pretty good.
that's still pretty good because if you that's so easy to no, actually that's not completely easy. So because again, I don't like sabotages for this sole reason. If you're going up against the AI, now sabotages are great in ether rates, yes, but if you're going up AI in like arena assault, hero battles or whatnot, you split them up. You want to split them up. If you split them up, this does nothing. But if they're together, it's huge because you drop their speed res by 5, and additionally you increase all your stats by 4 when you attack them, which is huge.
Yeah, honestly, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's very peculiar. Man, I can see this being very useful just in ether rates particularly, whether it's
Oh
offense
my
or
God,
defense.
dude. For
Mostly defense,
Anima
actually.
Season,
Yeah?
yeah, she's gonna be amazing on Anima season. Like you compare her with Thrasher, and just go the fuck.
You're
in.
right. She was meant for Thrasher. I was going to do Duma and Thrasher, but I always thought that was kind of lame. But man, Lute and Thrasher, that's kind of hot actually.
It is the hottest thing, and I'm definitely working on it.
Yeah, I like that actually, and they cover 2 colors, and yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Wow.
They cover 2 covers. They litter the entire battlefield with penalties. You can't go wrong. And Lute herself is already a goddamn nuke. Her attack and speed together are, I mean, they're par for the course as far as blue nukes go. But with her ability to have like this amazing level of support, she is going to destroy things. And if she's not doing the destroying, her teammates definitely will. And if your teammate is Thrasher, oh my god, you about to run some people down.
And I like how they pick speed and res, because that's the most important stats for her. With speed +3 on Tome, dropping their speed by 5, and then increasing her speed by 4. She wasn't that fast before, but when all this is in effect, she's incredibly fast. I can't even calculate it.
Yeah, like when she first came out, it was kind of the same thing. She was conditionally faster than the other blue mages around her, or just as fast. So she still kind of holds that position, but she gets to set her conditions up a lot easier.
Yeah. I just have to say this though. I'm surprised Lute got her refined because there's a lot of free-to-play heroes left, and I know how popular she is, and I know the Lute. What was it? XX Lute. 420. What was it? MLG Lute?
It doesn't matter. It's not relevant anymore.
It's not relevant anymore. I knew the meme. It was bad.
She's popular.
I looked it up. It was bad. Did you make a video on her meme?
She's esports, dude. What do you mean?
No, I actually made a video with Lute, but I was like, hey, fuck off with the MLG comments.
Yes. Okay.
That's me. It was like, I like the video, but come on, guys. She's like way more than just this trashy little meme of yours.
She had 32 base speed. Okay, so if that's the case, 32 becoming 35, and then you drop their speed by 5 and increase your speed by 4, so it's effectively 44, and that's without calculating her skills. So yeah, that's actually pretty potent if you get it to set up. All right, but yeah, I'm just surprised she got the refine. question like how many people will actually be actively using it. Is the only thing.
Probably only the people who can dedicatedly plus 10 her. I mean, being a Thanos unit is one thing, but you also have to compete with a free-to-play unit that's as crazy as Taotiu, and Lord is Taotiu one hell of a fucking unit.
Yeah, that's a problem. Taotiu is actually like the bane of a lot of characters. He's basically, well, man, it's just instant specials is stupid, and of course now you have Mia as well with her refined.
Yeah, it's instant, it's instant special, and it's wrapped on a tome. That is extremely hard to compete with, especially since Wrath is exclusive. She is the only ranged unit in the game with access to Wrath, and she's free. That's way too hard to compete with.
Yeah, so we have some. I question this a bit in terms of like, picking her as your blue mage, because of again, pulling her is gonna be very hard. She's not a normal pull anymore. So if you don't have her now, this upcoming banner Weapon Refinery is about your best chance for the foreseeable future. So
yeah, as amazing as all of this is for her, it's amazing. I'd say it's my favorite on the banner. She's just too hard to pull. So if you're not wailing for her, it's kind of hard to justify using her over Taotiu or May or even like Reinhardt or whatever.
Is she coming up on a weekly banner or no?
Her weekly banners have already passed, unfortunately.
Damn.
So new power is your last chance, and that's it. Thanos.
Yep. So yeah, that's that. We'll move on. Next is Frederick. Can it get any shorter?
I am 50-50 with this one.
What do you mean you're 50-50? Is this actually refined? What is this? Frederick's axe.
Actually refined.
Might 16, range 1, effective against armor, HP plus 3. It just simply says effective against armor foes. The special ability, if unit engaged combat, grants attack plus 6 during combat. Alright, I don't know. I just feel like Frederick, it's just like Lute's, PP compared to Frederick's PP. It's just like Lute's twice as big. But you know what they say. It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it. And he's going to use it very well against armor heroes. There you go.
That's a fat-ass dick, dog.
Alright. So, I don't know what I'm going to say. Like, it's just very, very easy to see and understand this. Yeah.
I mean, considering that Lute does peg Arthur on a normal basis, it's no surprise that her dick is bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, like, I don't use Frederick, so chat, please educate me on this. But isn't he mostly a brave axe user?
Yeah.
What most people see? Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
His base attack is really good.
His base attack's really good. His speed is shit.
He's basically Chershi on a horse. Like, that's literally what he is. So locking him to a single hit with armor effectiveness is kind of yikes.
Yeah, and that was our prediction.
Listen.
Yep.
That's way better than Triangle Adept.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, for what it's worth, as terrible as this refine is, it's not a terrible refine. Like, it could be worse. But this is worse. This is like lazy, throw him into a niche. It's effective.
Ask Titania how good this refine is.
I mean, she became a support hero. I don't think she ever asked for it, but she became a support hero. Okay, but just real quick, this is pretty useful, but here's the thing. I thought this was going to be basically Chershi, but on the ground, because historically there's been two heroes that you would always SI Deathblow and Brave Axe to, Frederick and Chershi. Of course, Chershi first, then Frederick, because movement wise, and Chershi's she's hot. She has a nice back. Becomes a nice mom later on, or no, she doesn't because she. Anyways, so Frederick, he comes with hammer, and unfortunately he kept his hammer. So there's that. I mean, there is a benefit to this. He has a decent. If it's green or red, I don't think he kills. Well, definitely not red. But if it's green armor, I even question him killing then.
He'll kill him as long as he's faster.
As long as he's faster is the big question mark, because he's not fast.
Yeah, you have to spec into speed on him. Like, if you speed dump with him, like, you'll hit the 40s in speed by the time you hit +10.
Yeah. But he doesn't keep the slaying hammer effect. Oh, you're right. They couldn't even do that much.
No, shut up.
They couldn't, like, if they're buffed, oh, we'll take away their buffs. No, they couldn't even do that much. It's literally, I'm just so disappointed. It's literally just two lines.
That's the sad part.
It's two sentences. Yeah.
Okay, remember when Rai got his refine and it's effective against horses and it also nullifies their buffs? Why isn't that on Frederick?
Yeah.
What were they thinking? I thought they liked Awakening.
Because he didn't pick a god and prayed.
Oh my.
He got shafted.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna move on for Frederick. I think it's okay because anything effective against armor is okay in my books. To be honest, in the arena assault, all I fight are armor heroes. So any more armor effective against armor, I appreciate it. It's just I was looking for Brave Axe, and I think Brave Axe would have been more interesting.
Yeah, that would have been way cooler.
Oh right, I got it wrong. Rai has dull range with his horse effectiveness, not nullify horse buffs, which is still stronger than whatever the hell Frederick got. So,
yeah, I just feel bad for Frederick, but whatever. It's all right. Anyways, we'll move on. Next is everyone's favorite archer who doesn't exist anymore. It's Virion.
Yay!
You're gonna love this one.
Dignified,
is...
but oh, you can't. You don't do this to me. He is not dignified.
Yes.
This man is it starts with C and it has uck in it. Okay. So Dignified Bow, 14 mind, 14 might, 2 range, effective against flyers, of course, like all bows. At start of turn, if any foe's HP is less than unit's HP by 1, oh, at least they did that. The one good thing about Virion is he has a ton of HP and nothing else. And that foe is adjacent to another foe. It inflicts panic on them. Wait a second.
Free to pay sudden panic, baby.
What the heck?
Does he have a lot of HP?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he has a massive amount of HP.
It's the only thing he has going for him because he can't shoot for shit. He can't defend for shit. He has no speed, and his res is atrocious.
The lowest in the game, by the way.
So.
Wait, really?
Yeah, 13 base res.
Shit, you're right.
So this guy needed this. I appreciate this. Some guy at IS is like, okay, all these refine ideas you guys are giving us, they won't work. This guy's too shitty for it. You know what? Don't even try to save his attack. Just make him a panic bot. Just make him a panic bot. Okay, that's what happened. There you did it.
He does it well.
You saved Virion. He doesn't. He's still an empty slot on your team. I think you put Panic Ploy on him, or like, no, not Panic Ploy, Infantry Pulse on him, and you run Dignified Bow, and that's it. You hope to God he does 1 damage on somebody somewhere down the line.
I mean, with the second part, he might actually do that.
Oh yes.
Wait, what second part?
The actual refine.
Oh, converts bonuses on target into penalties through its next action.
No, that's just what Panic does.
Oh.
The part below that.
I'm so tired.
The green part.
Go green.
At start of combat, if unit's max HP is over foe's HP by 1, grants attack speed, defense, res +4 to unit during combat. Oh great, now he can do 4 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what's amazing about this is this sets a precedent for what we'll see on boost 4 skills, because this uses his max HP and not his current HP, which means as nutty as he is, he almost always will have this skill up.
You're right. You're right. Because if he had to keep this HP, the skill's actually useless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow, they actually improved him. Actually, that's just attack speed, defense, res +4 all time because he has shit ton of HP.
Yeah. This is probably the cleanest refined, especially considering the fact that this is a free-to-play unit.
No, he isn't. You don't get him for... Wait, no, he's still in the barracks. He just doesn't say anything anymore.
He's also a worthless 3-star, which you'll pull a shitload up. So
he's
a free-to-play unit. That's what I consider free to play. If you're in the 3-star, 4-star play, you're free to play.
All right.
But yeah.
All right. So as many good ideas as you've just said, I'm still using him for Astra fodder.
Yeah. Astra season fodder.
What are you talking about? He's got 17 res. He's now super epic.
All right, whatever.
Actually, he'd be on light season. But yeah, plus HP with all the fixins. This dude hits like 80 HP.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep on that. That's higher than what my Sylvia and my Faye and my Nini and all these other 72, 75 HP sudden panic users I have.
You know what you should put on him? Vengeance. If he can get a vengeance shot off, he'll be amazing.
Dude, low key, Avengers would actually work on him with all that HP.
Yeah, it's literally the only thing he could do, I would think. All right, Chad. Okay, we'll move on to the final hero, Hot Guy. I
actually quite like this one too.
Wow, this is surprisingly simple. Guardian's Axe. Yeah, it's of course 60 might, range 1, HP plus 3. Accelerate special trigger a cooldown count -1, considering he was coming off of slaying, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He was slaying. It's
100%. I like these refines that are 100% better, except for Frederick, because I'm biased. Inflicts attack defense -3 on foe and neutralizes foe's bonuses to attack defense from skills like Fortify, Rally, etc. during combat. That is so simple yet so nice. Okay. Hot Guy's most interesting attribute is the fact that he's infantry, but he has more res than anything else, I think.
He has
weird.
Perfect mix of defense and res and attack as well as HP. So he's very min-max, where he's basically kind of like a Hellbendy, where he has no speed. So he's slow as a snail. But what makes him interesting compared to Hellbendy is having a low attack and defense boosts his attack some more and lowers the opponent's defense more, and they always lose whatever defense buffs they have. So this gives him more raw power, which means, and with his weapon being slaying in a base, that means he can loop things like soul a lot better.
Yes.
So he makes for a pretty interesting pick for AR offense. He's okay on defense too, as long as you don't run to Axe Breaker or Versa, because he has a shitload of HP. So again, he can run things like infantry pulses on teams.
Yeah.
But I still prefer to use Raven. Still, it's a very interesting refine. I don't think it really puts him on the map or anything, but for people who have him invested, it's a boon all around.
Because one of his flaws was his attack, which this fixed quite a bit. Not only is
his attack wasn't bad. It was just it was
mediocre.
It was middling. It was like 33 base.
All right, but this makes a big difference. And his defense was lower than his res, which increases his overall bulk, because if you're dropping their attack by 3, it's effectively the same thing as your defense going up by 3. So that's good. And of course, he's still a great hero for QR, great for specials, because of the special cooldown trigger. All right, it's very simple. I actually like this a lot. It's like Frederick, except it wasn't completely like simple.
Poo.
Well, I think the worst thing about it is that he's competing right now with Brave Ike, which is technically free to play now.
But no merges.
Yes, but you're competing in terms of do.
Yeah, right.
So I mean,
don't do that to me. I picked Brave Ike, man. Brave Ike's just the most ridiculous tank in the game right now.
I still think it's good. I just don't think it's as good as Brave Ike's Refine. I expect it to be, but yeah.
Granted, you can potentially have 2 copies of Ike.
All right.
As a free to play, but even then, hey.
Okay.
This is cool if you want to merge something up.
Okay. I'm just gonna be frank. I don't remember anyone's Hot Guy builds. I think I've only seen 2. I think I've seen Combs, and I think I don't remember anybody else's, because Combs is a YouTuber, FEH YouTuber, and that's all. That's what I remember. All right, let's wrap it up. What is your favorite refine, and why? And rank it if you can. And I'm gonna go first. My favorite one is. Come on. DGP, make some sounds. Do a drum roll. That sounds like a drill. Whatever. Okay, it's Virion, because I swear to God, I had no expectation. I was like, how are they gonna fix this guy? How are they gonna make him anything but shitty? What?
They did a really good job fixing him.
Yeah, it's Virion. It's not that I think Varion's is the best. I think even with all of this, he's still not ideal. He's like a cross between a support hero and a terrible hero now, instead of just a terrible hero.
Now on defense teams, I think this dude is gonna be like
Yeah.
the most slept on thing. Like you're not expecting him to be as godly as he is now.
No. I firmly believe in that too, because I think he's a great alternative to Aversa. If you didn't want to spend all those crowns or for Aversa, you or grails. I'm blanking a lot today. If you didn't want to spend all the grails on Aversa, you got a much better choice here in Virion. Actually, not a much better choice. Versus hot, Varion's a cuck. But you have that alternative now. So if you want, of course, Aversa would also debuff them by 3 on everything as well.
She also has a tighter HP requirement.
And a tighter thigh gap.
3. Yeah.
Also, being infantry really helps him out because he's gonna sit at the top of an infantry pulse team, and
oh yeah, and he doubles as your infantry pulser.
Basically unmatched at this point.
Yes.
He also gets more HP from flowers.
Yes. 10 flowers too. So I see Virion working out. My only thing I want to say is, like, I'm not sure if you would want to go plus HP, because I feel like he has way too much HP.
Yes, you would.
No such thing. And yeah, you actually do still want to go plus HP.
At
plus 10, even at plus 10, he will sit at about 40 HP. So sorry, 40 speed. So it's workable. And
are you factoring in his buff?
Yeah. So if you factor in the buff, it's I think 42 along with 10 dragon flowers. And with his attack caps out at 55. Not the best thing, but if you summon or support him and use him for offense,
okay, no, stop.
Close counter advantage unit.
Stop.
He's probably the best close counter advantage.
Stop.
Unit.
You're gonna make your summoner hold hands with Virion down the aisle. You serious?
Yes.
No.
Look, I hear a lot of people in the Fire Emblem love NTR.
Who are you NTRing here?
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does this bow not give HP? I thought they give 2.
No, for ranged units,
yeah,
their preference refines do not give HP.
Oh, that's sad. He could have used it. He could have used it.
Yeah. So if you want to go all in on support, you can just refine him for like attack speed, defense res, or whatever, and get some more HP. I mean, I don't know why you do that. You already have 80 HP when everything's fixing. When you have all the fixins, so it's really up to you. Once you hit 80 HP, you're probably good. Though.
Okay, 80, that's overkill. I think if
overkill is the best kill.
I think if you're worried about 80 HP, you should just get plus attack or plus speed, but whatever.
Yeah, probably plus speed.
All right.
I got the Arden.
IMO.
And then I'm just gonna say my second favorite is Lute. Very much the same idea. I just like sabotage skills in general. It's cool. It's part of the next phase of this game, I would say. And she pulls it off really well. My third favorite is Hawkeye. And that's it. What do you guys think?
For me,
pretty much the same.
Yeah, almost the same. Although I do have my personal biases because it's Lute after all. But if I'm thinking about who got the biggest glow up, it's definitely Virion.
Yeah.
And then Lute, and then Hawkeye, and then who cares?
You know, the shameful thing is I seriously doubt a lot of people have plus 10 variants, because I think you gotta really merge him up to actually use him and reach his potential. But that's the sad part.
There's someone here that has a 1-star plus 10 Virion, right?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that a few times actually.
Do I still have a 1-star Virion? I'm kind of curious.
Most people don't anymore. I think for newer players, this might be a worthy project. But for me, I'm not doing this because I have Versa. And Versa's hot. Alright, those are your Weapon Refines chats. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, follow. Hey! Support the YouTubers.
Follow me too.
Also follow Marbles at